Oh, so you guys think you're so smart, huh? Catching my mistakes at 9:04 seconds in my designer top 10 fall video? That wasn't a mistake. It was there on purpose to see if you guys are smart enough to catch it. You passed the test, and now you may watch the top 10 fall niche fragrances. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we have top 10 fall niche fragrances. I have them all right there. I'm pointing at them right now. I'm excited for a niche fragrances list because I love niche. Everyone loves niche. Well, not everyone loves niche, but a lot of people who've been in the community for a long time, we love niche fragrances because they're so unique. They're out there, they're different. You smell unique, guaranteed. Well, almost guaranteed. If you wear mainstream niche, you're gonna smell not, maybe not so unique. But a lot of niche, when you wear them, you feel unique, you feel creative, you feel like the fragrance was made and geared for you. Because there's so many variety when it comes to niche fragrances out there that it's so impossible to find someone that smells exactly like you or use the exact same niche fragrance as you out there in the public. And when it comes to niche fragrance lists, not every list is the same as well. Every review now has totally different lists when it comes to fall niche fragrances as opposed to designer lists where we all have the same fragrances. So yeah, let's jump right into it with my number 10. My number 10 is from BARUTI. This one is TINDRER. Now this one is super fall-like. It smells almost exactly like fall, like freshly cut dried grass kind of fall. Imagine those browns, still a little bit of green, slightly brownish grass being cut fresh on a cold morning day. Oh, this is it, man. This smells like cooling air and freshly cut dried grass. Oh my god, it smells exactly like fall, like the beginning of fall, if you will, when the morning starts to get really cool. The daytime's still hot, but the morning's super chill now. The nighttime's super chill now. This smells exactly like that, and it's potent, hella potent. Okay, this one, 2 sprays of this destroys the Parfum. The Parfum, known to be the strongest designer fragrance in the world, holds no candle to this one. So this is super strong. 1 or 2 spray of this destroys the Parfum. So yeah, if you love beast mode fragrances, if you like kind of a dry, grassy type smell, number 10 spot, TINDRER by BARUTI. Number 9 spot, we have Architects Club by ARQUISTE. This one is a very nice, easy to understand vanilla and woods. Oh man, it's just so good. It's like a vanilla biscuit. It really is like a vanilla biscuit. It's sophisticated, it's classy, it's simple, it's relaxing, it's beautiful in its own way. So yeah, if you love vanilla and you have not tried ARQUISTE Architects Club yet, you are really missing out on this one, because the first time I smelled this bad boy, I was like, oh my god, I just gotta have it. And like I think a couple weeks later, I finally pulled a trigger on it at $190 retail. That's one thing about these lists, the niche list, is it's just so expensive, you know? They're so expensive, that's why they're so precious. And this one, $190, but so worth it for me. I loved it. At that time, I was buying a lot of fragrances. It was like a fragrance buying spree. But yeah, Architects Club by ARQUISTE, extremely good vanilla scent. For those of you who like more of a dryish, woody vanilla, this is the king of that genre. Next, we have a NASOMATTO fragrance that replaces last year's NASOMATTO fragrance. This one is NASOMATTO's BARAONDA. And the fragrance that was in last year's list was Pardon. But Pardon for me, more for the winter time now since I live in Vegas, but for fall time, BARAONDA, man. This one smells light, spicy, floral, boozy. Very easy to wear. Probably the easiest one to wear out of the whole NASOMATTO line. The most mass appealing one out of the whole NASOMATTO line as well, but it still smells niche. There's no doubt about it. It's still a niche fragrance through and through. You won't find a smell like this in the designer world, I'll tell you that. Very nice, easy, straightforward, kind of fizzy, boozy, slightly spicy with touches of florals to really make it a more well-rounded composition. So it's not just fizzy, it's not just boozy, it has a lot of depth to it as well. So yes, BARAONDA, one of those fragrances that is just so good for the fall time. But I would like to say something. I bought this from Bradley from the channel Triple Ink. He doesn't make videos anymore, but thank you, bro, for selling me this thing, and I hope you come back to make more videos soon. Next one, we have number 7. Let's get the basics out of the way, man. The basics is that we all need an Aventus type fragrance in the fall niche list for some reason. And let's get this one out of the way. This one is MANCERA CEDRAT BOISE. This one is an easier to understand, more playful version of Aventus, cheaper than Aventus as well. Highly recommend this one if you're a teenager. You can pick this one up, save up a little bit of money. It costs less than $100, so it's in the designer realm of prices. You can definitely purchase this one and smell absolutely smashing when it comes to uniqueness. You won't smell like anyone else in school or in college at all, and you'll thank me for it. You can even buy just this tiny 40 ml if you want to. You don't need 100 ml of this. You only need 2 sprays to wear it every time, and it will perform really well for you. Smells fantastic, smells unique, smells confident. Whatever vibe Aventus have, this one has that, but a little bit more youthful, a little bit more playful, that's all. So yes, highly recommend it. It's MANCERA, CEDRAT, BOISE. Oh, someone in the comments actually mentioned that how can I like this toxic chemical crap? Well, if you smell it up close, any fragrance really smells chemical, unless it's all natural, correct? In the air, this smells fantastic. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. It works for me, it'll work for you. Number 6 spot now, this one is Oud Wood by Tom Ford. This one I would put a lot higher, but there's so many other great fall fragrances. I cannot put this one any higher. From this point on the list are fragrances that I just absolutely cannot live without when it comes to niche fall time, alright? So starting with this one being Oud Wood, this one is just really nice, easy, woody, sophisticated fragrance that anyone can wear. Anyone, guy and girl can wear this. You just smell sophisticated, refined, but also in a fun, sweet way as well, because there's some sweetness to this woody fragrance that really makes it more playful, and even playful enough to be worn on a night out or to the bar. I wear this to a lot of different occasions. I wear this to work mainly, but to the bar and nights out, it's also occasions that I would pick this one up for. So yes, very versatile fragrance for the fall time. Signature scent worthy actually. You can wear this anytime at all. There's really no restriction when it comes to Oud Wood. The only thing about it is that the performance is not so good, but that's all Tom Ford fragrances nowadays. A lot of them have dropped in performance like madness. This one sadly was one of them, but still useful for the fall time, especially when you're indoors. Bleeding into number 5 spot, we have House of Sillage The Formal. This one, I told you guys, is one of my new favorite niche fragrances now in the fall time, especially right now when the morning and the nighttime is starting to get cooler. This is a really good nighttime fragrance, really good office fragrance that has that spicy, gentlemanly vibe. You can wear this with a suit like how it's suggested in the name, The Formal, or you can wear this pretty much casually at work or even on a night out, because it just smells very nice, spicy, woody type men's fragrance. Classic smelling. You've smelled something similar to this before, but this has a little bit more of the modern freshness, the modern twist to it. Still a really amazing workhorse of a fragrance. You guys all know I love practical fragrance, and this one is practical 100%. I mean, this just straight up smells great. It's mass appealing and it's niche. There's not much else you can ask for in a practical niche fragrance, and we all need a few practical niche fragrances to wear on days where we really don't know which one to wear, but we don't want to wear designers. We want to wear niche. So yeah, this is one of those things that fits that bill for me. House of Sillage The Formal. Number 4 spot is Parfums de Mali. Parfums de Mali LAYTON Exclusive. This one is the best out of Parfums de Mali line. The cardamom coffee in here is to die for. It's such a mix of like yin and yang, because cardamom, cooling spice, cooling, sexy, mass appealing spice mixed with coffee and oud, which is like the niche godsend of notes. Coffee is such a beautiful note. When used in niche fragrances, a lot of times just makes it smell very rich, very gourmandish, and oud, of course, being that it's a dark woody notes, is used a lot in niche fragrances as well. So it's like a perfect marriage between mass appeal designer note and hardcore niche note combined to create this masterpiece, LAYTON Exclusive. This is so much better than original LAYTON for me. LAYTON, the original, is mass appealing, yes, but it smells way too designery. For a $2.95, that's not worth it. But this one is worth every penny to me. It smells extremely good. Still mass appealing, but for niche heads, this one is much more enjoyable. I wear this a lot when it comes to nights out. This is one of my go-to nights out scents alongside Pure Malt in the designer world. This one is a nighttime monster. Let's bring the energy down just a slight bit and talk about an office scent, all right? Not office for men. This one is CUIR BLANC by GIVENCHY. This is my favorite office scent when it comes to the niche department, because it just smells refined. Have you ever smelled a leather fragrance that smells clean and refined before? I don't think so. Most leather fragrances are rough, more rugged, more smooth, more sophisticated. This one is refined white leather smell. Clean leather with pink pepper to spicing things up at the top. This one just smells absolutely gorgeous. I bought this right away. The first day I smelled it in New York City, I bought it full retail. I think it was $250 plus tax. It was near $300, but I bought it simply because I gotta have it. It smells extremely unique, and when it comes to unique fragrances, especially unique fragrances that I can wear, my heart is all there. Really is all there. Like, I just want to grab it right away, and that's what happens with this one. That's one of the reasons I didn't grab Aventus colognes, because it's not the most unique. It's super wearable, yes, it's just not the most unique. But this one, best of both worlds, CUIR BLANC by GIVENCHY. If you like leather and you want to smell a very nice clean leather that you can use for the fall time in the office or just generally any time at all, this one is one of the most unique leather fragrances you'll ever smell in your life. Oh, Viking. Viking number 2 spot. This is my drug. I love this thing so much. Oh my god, Viking, I want to wear you so much more now, but I'm running out of you. I'm at like maybe 55% of the bottle left, and I'm super afraid to run out because it's so expensive to replace. And I don't want to replace a niche fragrance. I don't ever want to run out of a niche fragrance because the replacement cost is just ridiculous. I want to own one and own it forever. But I do see myself running out of Viking because that's just how much I love this scent. It fits me so well. It's old school, yes. It has some Old Spice vibe, yes, but it just smells so much better, so much more refined, and it just works off my skin like magic. People love this one. It's one of the most complimented niche fragrance, and it just fits my personality extremely good. This one has old school vibe smell, so masculine old school vibe. If you guys like the old school Old Spice style fragrances, this one has that in spades, plus a little bit more of a modern, a little bit more of a creed, ambergris type of touch to it, which makes it extremely good. I highly recommend this one. For every creed, try to find it at a little bit of discount, especially this one. The price seems to be extorted a lot, so wait for a good time to find it for cheap. You won't regret it. I love this scent to death, but it's only at the number 2 spot, and I'll reveal my number 1 spot right now. You guys are probably curious, or not, or you guys have already like left midway through the video. Number 1 spot is one of my most favorite gourmand fragrance on the planet. This one is LIGNUM VITAE by BEAUFORT. Sea salty biscuit, there's no better. This really is no better. This one, whenever I think about it, I just love it. I just love it so much. And all those years where I did not put this at the number 1 spot for any list, I look back at it now and I'm like, how am I so stupid? How am I so stupid to not put this Master Gem piece at the number 1 spot on every list I mentioned this thing on? Because it just smells so good. It's so creative. Who mixes aquatic notes with gourmand notes and expect it to work this beautifully? Only Beaufort London, I guess. They make some weird stuff, but this one is the best from their line. Actually, this one is probably the only wearable one from their whole entire line, because the other one smells like barbecue, okay? This one smells extremely gorgeous, best for the fall time. Dry, biscuit, aquatic, salty. If they ever discontinue this thing, I'd probably cry. I would cry. If they discontinue this, I would cry, man. It's just so good. Also, only $150 as well. And for a niche, you guys stop crying. If you're watching a niche video and you can't spend $150 on fragrance, you're in the wrong video, man. You really are in the wrong video. $150 for this, not expensive at all for a niche fragrance, and it's worth every single penny. If you're a collector of fine fragrances, unique fragrances, this one is one that you need to have in your collection. If you guys do not have this one in your collection, yes, I'm not even gonna tell you guys to go try it. I'm telling you guys to go buy it because this is so unique. I guarantee you 1000%. This is a fragrance that you've never smelled anywhere before, because I've never smelled anything even a 0.1% close to the combination that is in this fragrance. But yes, in summary, this is my number 1 best fall fragrances of 2019, niche edition, one of my best gourmand fragrances in the world. Go find yourself, sample it, and come back to this video. Comment down below what you think of LIGNUM VITAE. All right, that's it for this video today. Thank you so much for watching. I forgot to do the ending in the last video. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Bye.